Hello everyone, this is Allison Oaks. So this is trying water. As you can see, I got the drip on. I'm feeling it. Because today we have the introduction video to trying water. As you may have guessed, today we're trying water. I got it in that bag with me. You can see it's a razor bag. But look, so I'm excited to kick off the channel officially. The previous video, I call it the pilot video, since it's the introduction video. The previous video about Ariat, I don't know what it was called. It was water for sure, but it was that Greek water. Yankee Stadium Seat 4. Whole story beyond that, I ain't telling it here, but like, you know, it was a wild ride. Seeing that video, my first ever one on this channel, pop up to like almost 500 views. So what I got with you today is like, it's a very practical video, one with like different high pH waters, like the most hydration focused stuff you can get. So like a little bit of backstory beyond like quote unquote alkaline and the pH. So the pH scale, so how pure the water is, out of my knowledge. Behind the scenes, I've been doing like a. This might be a bit of like a surprise normally, but I'm gonna tell it to you. I've been doing a bit of experiment. I haven't really been looking up that much information on like the actual like things to know about water. So any brands of water, I looked them up on the internet. But stuff about like, you know, like what pH is versus like TDS, like the total dissolved solids. That's stuff I'm trying to learn from people. So this channel is made possible by the common person. And I learned it from many different people, right? So there's a common thing I hear about like water's water, or like tap water all day. I'm like, you know, like I'm not one sucker for like the highest quality of water, although we do have a video on that coming soon. But like, I can appreciate the flavor. I appreciate the. Let me turn this off. Sorry. So I appreciate the flavor for what it really is. You know, like I like Fiji fruits, like silky, like pop sort of flavor. I'm not pop. It's not like popular, but like it pops. You know what I mean? I like Saratoga for how like beautifully like elegant that flavor is. And like even if it's not like totally flavorful, I have one back there called Panna. You might have seen it. God, it is the most scientifically pure water I've ever had. My favorite is in another video that didn't have any audio. So, sorry, this video is being made possible by the common person with bits and pieces of knowledge I hear from others. So you make this channel possible. If you have any knowledge on water, and if I get anything wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm always up to learn. And before this, I was a really water person. I had like an awakening, pretty much. I wasn't drinking as much water as I wanted to, but in the grand scheme of life, the hustle bustle of the city, the quiet farm life of the rural area, any type of busy you have, water is key. Water comes first. Because if you don't got that, you ain't gonna be blazing quick, typing on a keyboard. You ain't gonna be thinking. You're gonna be like able to like understand what that cow is feeling when you milk it. Water helps your mind. And I mean it. You know what I mean? Like when I started drinking it, I felt like genuinely happier, and I lost weight too. I actually lost weight. pretty skinny as it is, but it was like healthy weight that I lost. Without further ado, got the water over here in this bag. I'm just gonna reach my hand in there and pick one out. So the topic, we have like different topics for each video. The topic of this video is like alkaline waters, highly alkaline water, so 9.5 pH or higher. That's a baseline, and that's a really high baseline. So if you want the ultimate hydration, this is the guide, at least in my opinion. Like, I'll describe the flavors and everything, but yeah. But so, and like to describe kind of what alkaline is. I realize I missed it. Alkaline is it's the like purity of water. Right? So when you think of like an alkaline water, that's just something that really hydrates you. Like, and that's like high pH. Like medium pH, I think is around like neutral pH. It's around, I think, like 6 to 7, like that sort of range, 6 to 7 range. And then a low pH. There's only like a few waters that are that, but there's a very good reason for like how many waters you see that are alkaline, how many waters you don't see that are low pH or acidic. So a few that come to mind are Dasani and Acqua. You can already kind of see what's going on. So those two water tea, I'm already revealing. Those are water. Dasani is owned by Coca-Cola, big soda, and Acqua is owned by Pepsi, big soda. So to keep it short, they make their waters acidic, so it dehydrates you, and you drink more. So if I were to stop drinking any type of water, and I were to go ahead and drink like only Dasani, I think that was the more acidic one, but only Dasani, heavens above knows that they would get more sales if they didn't try and be predatory. But here's the thing, like, right, you drink only Dasani, you will die as if you were like in a desert and you're not drinking any water, because it takes some moisture out of your body. It's acidic. That's the politics of water, and that's why everybody hates Dasani. It's acidic, man. So you buy more. It's like what they do with this stuff. But okay, this time real. Without further ado, you pick like a random one. This one, I know what that one is. I'm not picking that one. This one. Okay, so we got one that I've never had before, and I've recorded a bunch of videos before. So Zen water, and it has water like WTR or something. So save our oceans. Just turn this crap on again. Oh yeah, hopefully you did not get blinded by that late at night. Bottles made from 100% recycled ocean-bound plastic. It says a little star like an asterisk, so I guess it's around 9.5 pH alkaline water. If vapor distilled water, electrolytes for taste, electrolytes in it. Crisp, ultra pure vapor distilled water. Water made from, you've heard. That's plastic rescued from coastal environments, preventing it from polluting the ocean. This Zen water bottle saved 4 plastic bottles from ending up in the ocean. Use your QR code. I'll try and let you scan this as a first sip and save. Okay. I'll let you scan this if you want. That's clear enough for the camera. If you want to like put in a Google document or whatever. So, ingredients: vapor distilled water, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, potassium bicarbonate, electrolyte sources for taste. Just got a few of these chloride things. Look, here's something like that I'd rather learn from the common person to kind of give me that air of like I'm only here because you're here. So someone else in the comments tell me what the calcium chloride and the magnesium chloride. I'd rather you not look it up, but I can't ever like force you not to look it up. But without further ado, there's nothing else for you, which doesn't seem like there is. Let's give her a shot. So, off to a great start. I have no idea what. Did you see that? Something popped off it. Well, it's gone now. In the one. I almost choked myself to death. That all passed my tongue. Okay. So, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's got kind of like a sharp sort of flavor. It's I don't know what to chalk it up to. It doesn't taste like it's been out in the sun. This sits in my car for a while, but it doesn't taste like bacteria. I think we're free of that. It honestly, like, let me reread what this says. So, fun water, recycled ocean-bound plastic. I mean, I think if I had to guess, that's the electrolytes. I don't like the taste of electrolytes again. I'd have to do my own experimenting. All about like a few waters of electrolytes. I'll make a post, I guess. So that's one of my projects I'm giving myself now. So yeah, it's got kind of a sharp flavor, kind of like in your face. It doesn't taste like, it's not like super. It's not like a super subtle flavor. It clearly has quite a few electrolytes. So let's read this again. So there's vapor and soda waters. 1, 2, 3, 4. That potassium bicarbonate is supposed to be electrolyte. So the fourth ingredient, potassium bicarbonate. That's it. That's the electrolyte. All this only has one ingredient, so they probably put a lot in. And it has the same sort of taste as it's like a similar punch, I guess. Not really a punch, but to Ascension. I've had that before. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not gonna lie. A little too sharp. I like those softer, like kind of like in the middle or round sort of flavor thing when they're around. I've recorded a few videos with that. So second, I kind of sucked it out of there. It's not the sharpest one, like it runs over your tongue. Right? So if you're yeah, I need to take a few good sips of that. Yeah, maybe. It's not the sharpest. It's like it's a weird flavor. It's a little sharp and a little soft, so it feels like it's like a really soft textile. You know those the cottons they make like a blanket out of. It reminds me of that. It gives me like those sorts of vibes. And I know this is not a blanket. Like obviously, I'm just like comparing it to something that. Like, tell me if you get these vibes. I'll stop making these comparisons. If you tried this, if you don't get it, but honestly, don't come at me saying that water's water. I want you to know, if you can taste this, by all means, share your opinions. And don't just share it for me, share it for the other people in the comments, because it genuinely has a flavor. It's not just like H2O. That's not all generic. There's an ingredients list. Some penta in there. I have to say. Okay, so it's a little soft, a little sharp. I don't mean even sharp it's like it's gonna pierce you. It's not like offensive. At least not to most. I wouldn't imagine most people find that offensive. Most people do. Because I like the silkier, smoother flavors. Some people I know they don't like Fiji for being too silky. So I like Fiji. Those are fun. So what do we got next? Ain't looking. Look, I didn't see nothing. Okay, we got the path water. I could tell it's metal. This is like dead obvious. There's the only metal bottle in there. Oh, and I dropped it. I didn't take it back out of the supermarket. Oh man, I didn't buy all these all at the same time, but I did buy a few things. Oh yeah. So this is path water. This says path on it, not path water. So water drop, so you can kind of help. Alkaline, purified water with electrolytes for taste. pH 9.5 plus. So it's probably a little higher than that. So it's also got electrolytes. Refillable, so they like you to kind of keep these bottled. Here for more information, yes, I'll show you that in a second. Ingredients: purified water, calcium chloride. Maybe it's just basically the same as that fucking water. Hopefully it's in different amounts because that part is microplastics. This part don't. So look, theorized on that. So we got the same as that water. So drinkpath.com. This single wall BPA-free aluminum bottle is designed for cold liquids. Not suitable for my. It took me way too long to tell you that was like a warning. Okay, so let's see here. So here's a QR code if you want to scan it. Go ahead. That is a deal. Anything more info? I cannot get this to focus. Yeah, that's not focusing. Like, I'll post it all. Someone tell me if it's not. So we got this. Let's open it. This cat is a good cat. I like those two. Those are fun, but this one's a good cat. So it's sealed. Hopefully. It's certainly more bland, I think. That is microplastics. Look, man. If I'm getting dementia, I think I'm already heading in that direction. God, my mind cannot do something. It should. Let's not think about that now. As Buddhism tells us, don't worry about what will be. Don't worry about what was. Worry about what is. And this water has a bit of a spunk to it. It's a little more bland than that one. I don't know if I just got used to it, but that'd be the first time I've gotten used to it flavor. Yeah. So it's certainly more soft. Doesn't have that sharp bite. If the microplastics were the most obvious flavor, oh god. Don't. Oh. Someone tell me what that was in that shit. You know what, like, I'll probably. Someone has like a water testing device. That's gross on the list, man. The pool? Nah. Pool ain't being tested yet. Nope, no way. I'm kidding. Okay, Zen water. It tasted fun. So again, they're like both of the both the electrolyte things. This has the exact same flavors. This has the exact same flavors. Listen to me. This has some ingredients. Where are the ingredients? Oh, they're not sideways. So they both have potassium bicarbonate at the bottom. This for sure has less. And it has a higher pH. So this one adding, I could imagine that one adding more of this. Yeah, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. This is pretty like solid right here. It's just a gentle softness. If you can't taste water, you want a refillable bottle, this one's the one to go with, because you're not going to be buying this every single time. So this one's if you're an environmentalist against all costs, this is what you go with. If you want to save the environment, go with this. If you still want to save the environment, maybe, but you want like a nice refillable bottle. Is this a gasket? I think that's a gasket. This is a nice bottle. But if you want to like, if you don't taste water, if you're just watching this, it's like you want to see some idiot rant about water. I hear you. But this is one to go. This doesn't have a flavor. The pH seems to be higher. It has electrolyte, so it's kind of like good for like. I mean, I don't see too much taste, but it's pretty general. It's pretty generally like necessary in like small quantities, like not like Gatorade, but like if you take like electrolyte water, it's good for like you'll need it every once in a while. I don't do any sports, so I'm not like sweating a whole bunch. But I have like gotten cramps a lot recently. I'm trying to drink more electrolytes here and there. Just like drink a Gatorade every once in a while. See when it kind of stops. Because if I flex a muscle wrong, it'll just like start contracting. My boss told me. My boss is always an amazing man. He said like, yeah, no, you probably need electrolytes. You're cramping. I said, okay. I didn't even know it's cramped, so that's just status. No, but yeah, so this is fun. It's pretty soft. I like the flavor of it. It's got like a nice kind of velvety flavor. There's that char flavor. I did drink a lot. I'm just... Okay. God, that was weird. Yeah, it says... My throat is never clear. That's something you might see about me every once in a while. When I drink this, there's a valve in here. Like, or something. It doesn't close properly if I look up. So, like, you might see if I have like a water bottle with like a very steep tumble hole. Oh, motor term. See the steep tumble hole. Again, near the top, and I really lay back. I'll just start choking. Especially with cans. If there's like a can that I'm trying to finish, maybe not a can, but like very certain types of bottles. Not cups, but if I really look back, I feel like I'm totally fine. Don't perform CPR, don't mouse him out. Hey, for God's sake, please do not mouse him out. Well, I did tell that joke. Tell me in the lawsuit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't fucking sue me, please. Yeah, I mean, it's got very little to flavor that one. Alright, so again, that one did save like 4 water bottles in that one bottle. So, if you're an environmentalist, go with them water. I didn't pay attention to any of the prices. Look, like, you know, like I don't think water is a luxury. I mean, there are like kind of luxurious waters, like God forbid Fleeco Joy water. God forbid Bling H2O. Don't buy those. I don't care if you're rich. They're scamming you. Alright, they have just like fancy bottles. That's right on it. Just a bottle. Filtered tap water. Bling H2O at least. I'd imagine Fleeco Joy water is the same. I mean, like, if you want the bottle, here's a pro tip. If you want a really fancy glass water bottle, like crystal glass, Lord knows what type of gem, look up Fleeco Joy water on eBay. F-I-L-I-C. Oh, yeah. And then you'll find like these $200 glass bottles. No water in them, so they don't even claim to be sealed, or like they don't have anything in them. Like they don't come to liquid. So you know, like buy at your own risk. I don't personally own one, but that's the easiest way to get. I think the main attraction of those bottles. They also have like Bling H2O bottles. I think like a bottle of Blink H2O on eBay to $20. But like, again, it's filtered tap water. So even if they like took the water I drank it, what like God knows what they did with it. Give it to their cat. I don't care. I wouldn't feed that to my cat. But if they did fill it up with like tap water, like Poland Spring, like I think you might even be gaining purity with Poland Spring. To be honest with you, that's also filtered tap water. There's a lot of that. So spring water. Spring water. It is kind of glorified. I'll look it up. Either make a post or like say it in like a new video. I'm gonna record another one soon. Maybe even today. I'm gonna drink a lot of fucking water today. I'm gonna use the bathroom in like but no, yeah. So I'll tell you guys what I feel about it once I look into it. But stupid me. Let me make some up here. This is not for this video. This is another. I've briefed. How many water bottles do I have? I have like an entire case of a rare one. An entire. I don't live alone. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is all this water? That's what they're gonna say. They know I'm into this. I'm not hiding it from them. They're gonna be like, stop buying this shit. So. Acqua Panna coming right up. I mean, gotta see it, right? Yeah. So we already got 2 of these. I think there should be 3 more. I'm not mistaken. What's this here? Okay, we got Essentia, so we actually do have Essentia. So I don't know if we had it. I forgot. So like that's legit. So this is Essentia. You all know him. You're gonna get my opinion. I already said I don't like it, so I kinda spoiled it. But number 1, ionized alkaline water. So it's a little different than they used to. These two are all the same ingredients. 9.5 pH or higher. There's body guaranteed. 9.5 pH or higher until open. Gotta drink it real quick. Yeah, so clean, smooth taste. Purified water, enhanced with electrolytes. So that's probably the whatever bicarbonate crap it was. Let's see. Is there any nice store in a clean, cool, bright, and odorless place? You don't hear that much, dude. They're really trying to look at it for your water. I doubt everybody does that. I had it in my car. Yeah, on the smell, the sun, warmth. It's not clean that much. It's 15 years old. I mean, I clean it, of course, but like, I don't do that like every week. I kind of, I don't know, man. Essentially, my swimming. So okay, so overachieving H2O that keeps you performing at your best. So we got ingredient: purified water, sodium bicarbonate. So that is the second ingredient is the electrolytes. Dipotassium phosphate, magnesium sulfate, and calcium chloride. Okay. I'm not a chemist. I don't know anything about chemicals. I leave it up to the nutritionist. But chloride is that anything to do with chlorine? Because I know like a lot of like tap waters, especially a lot of chlorine. We give that to the dogs. I gave my puppy Fiji once. Oh, she loved it. She drank all of it. She was kind of traumatized. But yeah, so based on national sales data. What's based on national sales data? Electrolytes for taste. Based on national sales data. Water is it's in a different column. Water quality update. What is based on national sales data? What are you referring to? The top? Did you not like officially release? Because it's like right under the ingredients. Let me show you what that is. Let me do. I don't know if I should draw. Let's try and hold it. It's not focusing at all. So, and it's, of course, it's mirrored. But if you, you know, I'm gonna mirror that if I can, or remember, or no, so I might not. Yeah. So, best if used by date. See bottleneck. This is like this. You're fucking crazy. Overachieving. I see it. I see how they're overachieving here. And I never read the bottle up until it came to business. I feel bad, but this is like, I respect this. They're keeping the water pure. People were just like, I got to the rare case, that case of rare bottles of water. I bought it outside of a gas station. People could just steal it if they wanted to. I don't know why would. It seems like it's kind of in a similar position to like the big soda. It's not owned by a soda company, but you'll see when that releases. It's just outside, and like there's like an awning, so there's like sun being like kind of covered. I don't know like what angle everything was at. My phone died, and I was like I literally lost all my. I used all of my gas in the car. So I was out of gas pretty much. It was like 0 bars. I have a hybrid, so like it was going on an electric charge. Few that there was. I didn't have a phone. And people didn't know where it was, so I came really late. They didn't ask questions, but I made it, as you can see. So let's try Essentia. Now that I took a long time to explain to you probably what you actually probably didn't read this. No one actually thinks about their water as deeply as I do. Somebody is. They do. But yeah. They do it more than me. I'm not coming to be a water sommelier. I'm not there yet. Interesting. Okay. So it has a little spunk. And I don't always mean that bad, I just mean it's like a kooky little weird flavor. Apart from me leaving, I find these things, I leave them in the car, because you see this place, I don't have room, so we don't have room in the fridge. Actually, we have a new fridge outside, so I'll put a few in there. I'm not gonna overdo it, but more space you use, more space you have, more space you, but right off the bat, taste this fun to get on topic. It's very smooth. And so the sodium bicarbonate, whatever, is less common in this than it is this. So there was a very sharp flavor that was common in this bottle with like recycled plastic, beater plastic, essentially the jalopy of plastic that bottle didn't have metal, and this one didn't have. So and essentially it's like a huge export. I hope to God they're using like good plastic. I mean, this isn't recycled anymore, but look, I deeply respect Zen water. I'm drinking out of one bottle. I could have gotten a bad bottle. I'm not accusing them of anything. This is simply a review of I don't know how many bottles, 5 bottles I bought. Well, I'm sure that I made a cameo, but so this time, don't take anything I say about Zen water seriously. Not seriously, but don't take it as raw. I'm reviewing one bottle. I'm not buying thousands and just sampling all of this for water. The plastic's gonna be fine, but Okay, so I taste like a little bit of that sharp aftertaste. I had a sharper bottle before. Like, I'm gonna buy it. What? So I think I bought like, so like, I have an actual, like a real intro. Like my first time like testing myself blind too. So I took Essentia and Fiji, two completely different tasting waters, but I taste them side by side. The Essentia had a sharper flavor. I had some like, I had some probably water, but yeah. So this is it's smooth. It's certainly smooth. It's got, I know it's water, but it's like it's a subtle flavor. I've had pure water, very very clean one. You'll see that on the channel later. A very clean water that is so clean, in fact, that the flavor is totally different. My theory is that this water, we get used to like how this water is. Any like, I don't even mean just Essentia. I mean all waters, all bottled waters, even like the tap. We get used to like some like common theme with it. That's a theory, crackhead theory. We get used to common inclusion in this, whether it be like the sodium bicarbonate, God knows what. I'm not sure. But then like you get this innocent indie brand, you know, like I'll give you guys like some theory. So it's an indie brand, about $3 a container. Alright, I mean like it's like $12 for like the whole case, 12 pack. But it's an indie brand, very very small. They're local in a lot of places. So they're so clean because they have a different concept of drinking, of like making water. They have a different concept of bottling it. Alright, I'm about to run out of space, but yeah, like, so why do that? And like they have such water that you can taste it. You can taste the cleanliness of that water. By God, do I love it. So I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Oh, and I resumed. Okay, now I'll actually pause. I know what I'm doing. I ended the video by mistake. My apologies, guys. So, what we got here is a little bit of something I didn't read. So what we got? So on the back, where it has all the information, it says, "What makes Essentia better? Our proprietary ionization process removes bitter, tasting acidic ions of a 9.5 pH or higher, 9.5 pH level or higher, with a clean, smooth taste." And yeah, now that I'm tasting like a bottle that I don't know, I didn't shove it in the thing. So when you put a bottle in the fridge, it kind of messes with it. This one's not refrigerated, not even at the store. So I mean, I like the flavor. You've seen it here first, folks. I am converted. I am not an Essentiator anymore. Although, here's the thing. The Essentia CEO did say, like, he didn't say, so here's a big mix up. So the CEO, I don't know his name, he didn't say that Essentia, or that water is not a human right. He said that the human right for water is extreme. So if you try and take this what you will, I'm just a messenger. Don't assume this, that, and the other thing from what I'm saying. Like, read about it, go online, look it up, read the actual transcript. So what he said is he's referring like pools, water parks, you know, like whatever, like the recreational stuff. Like, you don't need to like go down a water slide. I mean, look, if we're taking care of the ocean, and we're keeping that clean, we find a way to like purify that salt water. I think we're working on it. As years ago, I heard about that. I don't know what's going on now, but like, and especially if that water park water is not drinking friendly, like if that is the last thing you'd want to drink in civilization, that is the sense of life. That is, I think that's fine. Dude is who the CEO. I don't know shit about that business. Like I mean, a lot of that could have been emotion, but I don't know. Like this is not my place. Like not my place to theorize. Sure, I have the mic. Is this? Am I? I don't know if I'm talking on, but I like the flavor. Very soft, very smooth. I like it. Two more folks. I'll make myself some dinner. So I kind of know him by now. I think I know what I'm gonna say if we got this far. Hopefully allowing me to choose at this time. So what we got? I haven't had Zen water. I've never had pet. I've had scientific one, but I've never had smart water either. So this is smart water alkaline. So it's like the very pure one. Glacial, I guess. Coming from like somewhere in the glacier. Smart water alkaline, 9.5 pH, antioxidant. This is detoxifying. I don't know if that's the same thing. Vapor distilled alkaline water beverage. Electrolytes for taste, as they always say. I think that's part of the deal with this here. Oh yes, and then I'll give you another QR code. This one has a QR code, so it has a barcode, but we don't have barcode scanners that's down here. So here is this guy. Oh yeah, that's not even. Oh yeah, just took the. So this is going to the mic right. That was real loud if you. I knocked the pop filter off. Melba. Leave it to me to like perform like one of those bottle flip tubes. I muted it there, I don't know if it did shit. But yeah, smart water, alkaline. Let's lounge in this gamer seat and take a sip. Oh yeah, so I immediately opened this. So it's squirting on me. Wouldn't be the first time, but let's give this a try here, folks. Okay. It's very round. Very round. Like, let's read the ingredients here. Vapor distilled water, calcium chloride, and magnesium chloride, potassium bicarbonate, reactant on electrolyte sources, sodium. Oh, it's celeriate. That's a new one. No, that's an N, so it's selenate. Electrolytes and fructose. Okay. Look, so this is a vastly different water than all these. So it's just different, but those two I try to find pretty similar. Those might be rebadges, to be honest. They might be like the same as that supplier. So the Zen water, you're paying for the bottle, and the business bottle. Path, you're paying for you're also paying for the bottle, but it's reusable. Don't buy them all the time. You just fill that puppy up with like filtered water from your fridge or something every day before. It's like a decent size. You might need a refill if you have water at work. I'd recommend you get at least 2 of them. depending on like. I don't take that 8 ounce cup shit. I don't take that. That's bullshit. You drink half your body weight in ounces, whatever that may be. And you're good. I know, like, that's a lot of water for a lot of people. Even me, I'm only 140 pounds. That's a lot of water, but I try. I guess I'll succeed today. Maybe more so. Yeah. It's very round. Very round. And not in the form of like the carbonated water this is still, but it's kinda like a bubbly flavor, like how you could say like a bubbly personality. I picture this as that, but very bubbly. Again, still water, but flavor. So this is like, okay, so this is probably something that you would get. So you know how like the Powerboat G4, the Titanium, is a very business-worthy, sleek, classy model, and then you have like, let's say like the, then you have like the first. Oh, and then the iPhone 5C, you know, so like, you would say like maybe like a, how about this, like a very velvety sort of specimen. This one is a plastic, kind of like weird stuff, not like bad, but like, it's very personality, it's like, it has a personality to it, right? I don't know, but this is like the iPhone 5. It's like, it's not overly like, not really complex, but it's got some color to it, and it's not trying to be like overly, and like I can consider like the very classy style of the Powerboat G4 to like the velvety flavor. It's just me. I kind of consider those two and in a different way than like being like the same. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then the spunk, not in a bad way again, I just use that word. Like the weird flavor of this. I'd say this is like the color and like the plastic. I don't know the bottle, I'm not talking about the bottle plastic, but it's a weird taste. Again, I've never had small water before. I mean, maybe I was really young and I couldn't tell, but I have the super taster gene. I've been embracing it now. This is an interesting one. So, providing the Zen water is like, it's electrolytes. This has an electrolyte flavor, and they're up there too. Very pretty salt water, calcium chloride, and magnesium, and there's potassium bicarbonate, electrolyte sources. This is 2 N's in a row. So I guess that's calcium chloride, the magnesium chloride, potassium bicarbonate. It's kind of suggesting those are all in like the same category. There's a comma before that, and then there's also a comma afterwards. It says electrolyte sources in plural. So it has a good amount of, like, I mean, other stuff we've seen. So actually, that makes sense. Let me reference the other bodies. So one more afterwards, and I'll let you fucking go. This is a long video. I'm sorry about that, but I'll trim it down once I get like life stuff sorted. Okay, so this guy, all commas. Every single little separator is a comma. So I think they're just being smart with the smart water. All commas. So they're suggesting something, but this is electrolyte sources for taste. The path water. Let's read this. It says nothing about these sources. It's just like kind of listening. So 2 out of 2 says sources. Okay, so I'm cutting my wife. Desk with water. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. And I know what it is, but... And this one I'm kind of excited about is Penta. So this is kind of cool. Let me move this shit to the side. So it's Penta. Purely perfected. This one actually appeared. It is actually the only repeat of my original intro video that didn't go over so well. I had a lot of trouble thinking. So I couldn't get to it so well. But ultra purified water with oxygen. And this is kind of what the bottle looks like. So, I gotta mirror all these. I'll probably be able to do that at some point. Patented 13-step 11-hour purification process. Next level purity. So it says something over here. So let's read this. Penta water delivers unparalleled purity without using artificial additives. Crafted by a patented purification process, along with our commitment to innovation, ensures that you experience the taste of water at its best. Essentially free from impurities and contaminants, Penta water offers a pristine quality water. Making it the purest choice for your hydration. So that's a lot of talk. That's a lot of talk. That's a reference I was gonna get. So it says a little. It's a good bullet point. So we got ultra hydrating. Okay, I like that. Less than 1 TDS. 1. That's a total dissolved solid. That's less than 1. I don't know how they get less than 1 of 1 object. So we got oxygenated, no additives, and BPA. So that's BPS free. And this is a few more little check marks. No sodium, no chlorine. Fuck no, I don't want no chlorine. No fluoride, no clue what that is, but I ain't taking it. No chromium 6. I'm not a Chromebook. I'm not your granny's computer where you put spyware on it. Not me. I'm a human being. They ain't taking from me. No heavy metals. No pesticides. Fuck that. No MTB. Sounds scary. No PFAs. Cool. No arsenic. I've seen that in an Asian mart. Like somewhere like out in the world. I don't know like what. I think it's like Chinese, but like the Chinese products have arsenic. They California labels it. They're like, you know what? Can't sell that. But there's no pharmaceuticals. You know, this is not a drug. This is water, so we don't need that either. So ingredients: ultra purified water. By Penta patented process, reverse osmosis, deionization, UV light disinfection, and oxygenation. Total dissolved solids less than 1 parts per million. 1 parts per million. Less than 1 parts per million. So that's a TDS with the total dissolved solids. This is less than 1 TDS. That's less than 1 part per million. That's insane. So, only problem is if your body needs the minerals you get from any of these guys, or like any mineral water. I guess it's not mineral water. That's gonna starve you, so you can't just make your life on like alkaline water. You kind of need the mineral water sometimes. But either way, my mouth is feeling a little dry, if you believe it. But I hydrated. So we got the last one. This is the last one. Penta. Down the hatch. Hold on. So, yeah, this is like, it's an interesting one. It's got like the nutrition facts, as if you would need it. So 0 grams of total fat, 0 grams of sodium. Fuck yes. This is not. This is like water. Total carbohydrate 0. Protein 0. So you're getting water, and like the ingredients. It's just water, but they rant and rave a lot. All for it. I don't always need the most, but when I don't, I like it. I like it a lot. So it's good. It's kind of weird, like kind of round flavor. I will re-say I left this in my car. I left it in my car. I don't think any of it got microplastics, but very round flavor. It tastes nothing like the rest of them. Is this a strong flavor? I was told by one sommelier that it had the most bland flavor you could possibly get. You know what I mean? It's very bland. They kind of rated it low, even though it's very, very pure. So if you're really serious about health, you shop at a local farmer's market when you get. Avoid the big companies, like the big supermarkets. When you go to a supermarket, you you shop at a Whole Foods or some shit. You know, and those guys are natural. They have a lot of organic stuff. So if you shop there, farmers markets mostly. This is your water. I don't know where they sell this. I got it at a store. I'm not gonna name drop, but it's around. If you want the purest, that's a lag. If you want the purest water, purest water, and you don't care about the price or you could get the minerals from elsewhere, I'm sure. But get this water. I'm not a nutritionist, I will tell you, so don't take my word for it when I say you could get the minerals from elsewhere. It's in water for a reason, but talk with your doctor if you have any considerations, or the nutritionist if you have any considerations that you're not just gonna take from a guy on the internet sitting in a fucking gamer chair, keyboards here, a bunch of water that he shoved in his car. You need to talk to the nutritionist, but this is my review of what the flavor and who I think is good for it. If you're that person who is the healthiest person in town, this is your water. It's got nothing in it. I would say the choice of the plastic bottle. I know if people are scared, they're a little scared of microplastics. Yeah, it's terrifying. It causes. I've heard this. There's a theory that it causes dementia. So yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I don't like that. But if you're worried about that, I would say I would say it's ain't no water. I would say look into it and read up on it. Keep up to date with all the theories. Once it's confirmed and once we have a working, which might be a little bit, choose this or don't. I don't know. I'm just a dude reviewing water. Okay, so I kind of got my opinion. So this one's pure for the purity nerds, the health junkies. If you want to stick with the big boys, and you want to ensure you got I don't know if they could rely on these. If you want the good water, if you're just if you just go with the flow, essentially. If you need antioxidant stuff, if you're a big antioxidant person and you like that purity stuff, smart water. And if you don't mind the flavor, if you like the round sort of very colorful flavor that you choose this to. If you want a reusable bottle, that you don't have to buy a bottle of water ever again. This filled up with fridge water. If you have good tap water, I kind of like New York City, that really good tap water, this is what you choose. So for tap water, here's your one. But if you're an environmentalist, you feel wholeheartedly connected to the ocean, and you really care about like those sea animals and the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. There's a video on that, by the way. It's not that great. So if you look at any of the photos on the articles about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, it's way in the Pacific Ocean. And all the photos you will see are like near mountains and coast. You cannot see mountains and coast near the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And so, long story short, I'll try to link it because I'm referencing it. Least I could do. I'm not a bit creative, but might create a few views, but it basically all it is just like a kind of like small in the grand scheme of the ocean, just like a ring of like garbage. It's not fucking massive. All those really big ones are near the like coast. That's really like where you see the biggest ones. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is not that great. I mean, like a field of sea animals might like ill, and that's it. But if you care about like the coastal stuff, even just focus on coastal stuff. This is what you choose. You want this if you care about animals. If you care about them fish eating like the stupid plastic that shouldn't even be in the ocean. So that is my review. That is my this is my introduction episode. I hope you got something out of it. All alkaline water, all very, very pure. No mineral water, no spring oasis. Alkaline water. You are beautiful people. If you watch all the way to the end, I'm gonna edit this down. I just got some things to sort out. Once I do, you'll see the number go down. Feel free to skip through it. I'll put that in the comments. But shouldn't say that right at the end, but thank you people for joining me in the intro to my new channel. This is Allison Oaks. I'll see y'all later.